Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon. This is another Smite Super Builds, and today's episode is a BRUISER Nemesis. This was another requested build, like last Tuesday or whatever. But of course I couldn't get, couldn't get around to it due to lack of internet. But now it's finally here. So BRUISER Nemesis is actually fairly interesting, since she is a warrior, but most people play her as an assassin, and most typical builds are more assassin damage oriented, which I have one on my channel. If you're interested in that, check that out. But this is for more BRUISER. Had quite a bit of fun with this build, considering that with her 3, which gives her that immune to damage, and she gets according amount of health back. So with saying that, let's go ahead and go into the items. So BRUISER Nemesis. So actives, this is what I get just with my basic Nemesis typically, and this is what I see the most often, is definitely greater sprint. This just makes her super hard to chase down and super hard to get away from. Between your 1 dashing and your slows that you have already with your abilities, you can just catch up to somebody really quickly. But in the case that they're on cooldown or whatnot, greater sprint allows you to chase or fall back, also providing you to be immune to slows for a short duration, and that's really cool. So really nice getaway on top of what you already have. Greater purification. Although she does have her 3, it does not make her CC immunity. She has 0 CC immunity. So this is pretty recommended, especially with me a BRUISER, being more upfront, somewhat starting the fights, theoretically. So boots, warrior type right away. So let's start with the basic, BRUISER boots, and then it's best to get Height of Urchin second and start building those stacks quickly. Once you have all 10 stacks, which I have right now, it gives you a total of 65 physical and magical protection. That makes you really tanky, and that's kind of like having extra items, ideally, with the amount of protection it gives you. At the same time, giving you the health and mana that you do need. More so health. Then we have Stone of Gaia, because with Height of the Urchin alone, our magical defense is kind of low, so we pick up Stone of Gaia. This works really well with your 3, so you're going to have a lot of HP 5 already, and then you pop your 3 and then you get more health back. It just all stacks up together really well, and making you able to jump back into those fights and just keep going. And also, of course, the magic protection is really high, and the health is also a nice bonus to have. Runeforge Hammer, Runeforge Hammer. You can kind of substitute this to the, I think it's still called Void. Is it Void Shield? Yeah, the Void Shield. Depending on the situation you're in, you can kind of swap these 2 items. This gives you a little bit. It kind of acts as penetration with a passive. It's good for the team fights, reducing your enemy's physical protection. So feel free to switch between those. The big thing is that the Runeforge Hammer gives you a good amount of health, and with the physical protection that we already have, it converts it to power, so another great bonus. So you feel free to switch between those 2, and also you can switch around with Shifter's Shield, and that's another really great item. But the thing with that is that you're going to lack a little bit of protection, so it's kind of up to you. And then this is not a full tank build, this is more a BRUISER build, so we're going to have our Rage and Deathbringer to finish off, allowing us to do a great amount of damage. As you can see, our health is fairly nice. 2800, it's not a tank build, it's a BRUISER build. 130 power, 197 physical defense, and 183 magical defense, and a not too bad of a 1.6 attack speed. So with her attack progression, she's going to hit pretty hard. So let's go ahead and test out some damages and how tanky we are.
This is a great victory.
Very nice. Look, our HP 5's taken in there. It appears recovered from that entire fight just in a matter of a few seconds. Got some good numbers there for being a BRUISER. Got a red buff, bumps us up to 161. Let's go ahead and try R2 again. Nice, nice. Keep in mind this is against jungle mobs, not actual players, so you're not going to hit that hard. So, at least with this build. It's more of a bruiser oriented build. Very nice. Got a red buff on now. Or sorry, physical might potion. So we just critted on all those guys. That's pretty nice. Okay. Go on to raw. Use our elixir. Immortal. So this kind of gives you a rough idea of how well this build works. You still have a really nice amount of damage, and on top of that, you have really great survivability with these current items. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.